Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Park Bowl here in Viroqua, Wisconsin. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with my good friend Chuck Rasmussen, as we are set for the final game of day number one. And Chuck, we got a good one here that's kind of brewing up.
It should be. These two teams know each other very well. Viroqua coming in with a record of 40-11-1 on the summer season. Prairie du Chien coming in with a 15-16-2 record, but don't let things be granted here either way. So it's going to be a fun one. All right, we're going to get started here in just a moment or two. So it's going to be leading off. Viroqua will be the away team for tonight's matchup, and it's going to be Griffin Olson leading things off for Viroqua. Olson, the shortstop today, number one. He'll be followed by Evan Hubach and then Casey Kowalczyk. The top three in the order here for Viroqua. On the mound, Maddox Chayka for Prairie du Chien. Chayka, number 15. The player of the year in the conference, SWC, Chayka. Behind the plate is Ty Wagner. That pitch is way away from Chayka. Adam McCluskey, the first baseman. Brady Russell's playing second. John Nicholson is the shortstop. And Tommy Mara there at third base. Give you the outfield in just a moment here. And a 4-pitch walk to start things off to Griffin Olson. This is going to be Evan Hubach, the catcher, number 17, batting next for Viroqua. The outfield for Prairie du Chien, Colton Thompson in left, Owen Oldenburg in center field, and Chase Fitcher over in right. It also looks like Jacob might be trying to overthrow a little bit here. 5 straight balls. Like that 6.
And you know, that's always the tough part at the beginning of a ball game too. You got to get that adrenaline to kind of come down, and you know, it's a great crowd. People get really pumped.
Yep, nice crowd here. Beautiful day here, a beautiful evening here at Viroqua. A little chillier, temperature probably getting down into the upper 60s right now, but almost giving you the thought of a football season too.
That's true.
Yeah. So this is going to bring up Evan Hubach, again the catcher, number 17. Hubach just graduated a year ago. That's 7 in a row from Chayka. Make that 8. To bring up Casey Kowalczyk, the second baseman. Second team all-conference for Viroqua. Finished his junior year in high school. And there is a called strike to Kowalczyk.
And we talked about this a little bit last week, Chuck, where Kowalczyk has really come on about halfway through the spring season, high school season, and throughout. It's just he's been hitting the ball hard.
Batting number 3 in the lineup here for Viroqua. And there's a base hit by Kowalczyk. The runner from second will score easily. The runner from first trying to get into third, and he'll get in there standing up. So Kowalczyk delivers with a base hit.
Standing down there at first base. But again, just a very, really solid swing and great contact and split the gap.
To bring up Noah Matheson, the cleanup batter for Viroqua. Playing third base today, number 21. Noah graduated a year ago. And there's a fastball hit to right field. Fairly deep. Right fielder out there. And Fisher not able to make the catch. Matheson into second.
Tell you what,
see if they give him a hit or an error on that.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one because that was well
They're
smacked.
going to go with a hit on that. So a double for Matheson. They're going to bring up Camden Oliver. Oliver pops this one up. Who's going to make the catch or the call on the catch? And it's going to be the shortstop.
Oh, no.
And he overruns it. That was John Nicholson. That was really, really high. And that's going to have to go down as an error, I'm going to guess.
Nicholson will play shortstop a lot and Chaka third base, so that's just a tough one there because that's not like him.
No. That pop up. Okay, we're going to go change my scorebook here, and we're going to put that down as a hit.
Two and one the count, not 1 and 2. There we go.
Okay, 2-1. Ashton Swanson batting now. The left fielder, number 24. And he'll swing and miss. The count goes to 2-2. Nobody out. We got one runner across. Runners at all the bases. Ground ball foul by Swanson. I agreed with you. And Swanson will pick up the walk. Kowalczyk scores. And bring up Braden Landowski, the center fielder. Number 4. Braden graduated a year ago. Just misses the plate. Counted 1-1 to Landowski. Again, bases are loaded. 3 runs across. Nobody out. And Landowski will swing and miss. Pitch is off plate. Count it 2-2 to Landowski. Count now full.
We're going to say thanks to some of our sponsors, such as the Westby Co-op Creamery.
There's a base hit to right center field by Landowski. Landowski will move into second very easily, and 2 more runs come across.
Boy, another quality swing right there. Landowski able to get a couple of ribbies here and keep the home crowd fired up.
Going to bring up Tyler Quackenbush.
And we're also going to bring up Nate Cheka as he's going to come out, talk things over. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, Chuck. We'll take a little break.
All right.
The Thirsty Turtle on Main Street in Stoddard. When it comes to great food, be sure to stop in. Famous for burgers and much more. Try their Turtle Burger, half pound or 5 ounce. That's the Thirsty Turtle for all of your favorite luncheon specials. A great place to rest and recover from your long day at work. Be sure to enjoy the Thirsty Turtle's very own Chicago Italian beef. Tiller Furniture. Since 1950, Tiller Furniture
a second-generation, family-owned business located in Prairie du Chien, specializing in home furnishings, Amish-made outdoor furniture, recliners, mattresses, lift chairs, and much more. Experience the full block store. Give Sue Tiller a call today, 608-326-8516. Tractor Central, located on Highway 14 between Westby and Viroqua, now putting a whole new spin on mowing with many top-notch John Deere lawnmowers. Tractor Central and John Deere, with fantastic offers on equipment and tremendous discounts going on right now. Stop in and talk to Don Wallace today. Give him a call, 608-634-3141.
I get my power from my co-op, so I can put my energy into my family.
So I can put my energy into waking up the neighborhood.
So I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Power to your community, for your community. So your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
Like my passion.
Who powers you? Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source of power and information. Visit touchstoneenergy.com to find your local.
Well, back we come, and Coach Nate Chaka had to make a pitching change, maybe a little quicker than he would have liked, but all of a sudden, 4 hits and 5 runs here for the 138ers, and pitching change has been made. So, Chuck, what do we have here?
All right, we've got Adam McCluskey on the mound now for Prairie. Got to change. Colton Thompson is at first. Maddox Chaka is at third, and I'm not sure who took Thompson's place out and left. If it was Tommy Mara or not, I cannot tell you for sure.
I'm almost guessing that that's probably the case.
I'm guessing too, but I'm going to take your guess, and I'm going to write it down here.
He was out there before, a couple weeks ago, I remember.
Okay, all right. There's a called strike on Quackenbush. Quackenbush, the right fielder. Second team all-conference. Nobody out. 5 runs across already for Viroqua.
That spun Tyler around a little bit. Thanks again to the Westby Co-op Creamery, Westby Co-op Credit Union, WCCU bringing you tonight's action.
Quackenbush, a bouncer to the second baseman. Russell over to first for the out. It's out number 1. And we have another run across, I believe 6-0, yes. Landowski moves on over to third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Kevin Landowski. 1 out here in the first inning.
More thanks. How about Kathy Shawan at Viroqua Monument? Wishing all the best to the area teams. North side of Viroqua.
Count evens at 1 on Landowski. Kevin Landowski, the scheduled starting pitcher for Viroqua. And Landowski will get a base hit to right field. Another run will score.
Bit of a hit parade right now.
7 runs across already here in the first inning.
And a tough one here now with Griffin Olson.
Back to the top of the order. Griffin Olson. Olson walked and scored. Lead the first inning here for Viroqua. Called strike. A little late on that call there. It's inside. Count at 1-2. 1 out. A runner on first. Sandowski, he gets the lead. And there's a, ooh, did that get 2 cars?
Oh boy. He definitely turned on that one.
He did.
Thanks to the folks at Viroqua Hills Golf Course, just on the south side here. Beautiful facility.
Pitch gets away from McCluskey.
And the VFW. No one does more for veterans than the VFW here on the south side of Viroqua.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit towards the left side and out of play. One down. 2-2 is the count. Runner on first.
Oh,
and Olson will be hit by pitch.
Yeah, that one just rode in real quick.
This will bring up Evan Hubach. Hubach walked and scored also in that first inning.
That ball gets past Wagner, and runners will move up one more spot. So, again, with only one down, another big opportunity here for the 138ers.
Olson moves to second. Landowski moves to third. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Count at 3-0. 7 runs already across. The first 7 batters score here for Viroqua in the first. Hubach will walk. With the bases loaded, Casey Kowalczyk steps in, the number 3 hitter in the order for Viroqua. Playing second base today. Second team all conference. Number 16, Casey Kowalczyk.
Well, he just had a beautiful hit in that first at bat here in the first inning.
Yep, and also scored. We are still in the first. And we only have 1 out. Kowalczyk was going for more than 1 RBI on
Oh,
that.
yeah. He's hit some out here.
Okay.
Left center is a good power shot for him.
All right, 325 down the left field line, 350 in center, and 320 down the right field line. And another swing and miss by Kowalczyk. Kluski settle in maybe a little bit.
Well, you kind of wonder.
Kluski's 21st pitch. He makes 46 pitches already, I believe, yes, in this first inning. Two. Count is full.
That buzzed him on the shoulder.
Count is full. Bases are full. 1 out.
Thanks to our 3 electric companies, Vernon, Richley, Richland and Scenic Rivers, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
There's a called strike 3 on Kowalczyk. And I think he knew that.
Yeah, he did. Vernon Communications, where you're watching on Channel 14, appreciate their great support. And between Westby and Viroqua, it's Tractor Central, thanks to Don Wallace and the crew over there.
Going to bring up Noah Matheson. Matheson doubled and scored earlier in this inning. Count at 1-1. That was the 50th pitch for Prairie pitchers here in this first inning. And this is going to be popped up. Who's going to call for it? It's the second baseman, Brady Russell, and he'll make the catch for finally the third out of the inning. 7 runs across for Viroqua. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1.
The VFW of Viroqua, on the south side, supporting and honoring many veterans in the area. The Viroqua VFW lends itself to welcoming veterans of all ages to their post. Remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. Thank you to those who have served our great country and to those servicemen and women that are doing so currently. Located on the south side of Viroqua, the Viroqua Hills Golf Course will challenge your game with over 6,300 yards. Scenic views, rolling hills, and smooth greens make up this beautiful course. Enjoy the great outdoors and fresh air as you take in a round of golf at the gorgeous Viroqua Hills Golf Course. Be sure to give them a call for tee times, 637-7615. Viroqua Monument, now in their new facility, 1222 North Main Street, where you find many examples to choose from as you look for that special stone of remembrance. Stop in, talk to Kathy Shawlin. Know that you'll be given heartfelt guidance and personal support as you choose the best memorial for your loved one. Kathy Shawlin, Viroqua Monument.
Well, it was about a 23-minute half an inning for the 138ers here, Chuck. Let's see what happens with the Grasshoppers as they get things set up here.
All right, and it will be Maddox Chaka leading things off for Prairie du Chien. Chaka, Player of the Year in the SWC All-District selection. He's finished his junior year. Very, very good athlete. On the mound for Viroqua will be Kevin Landowski, and behind the plate is Evan Hubach. First baseman is Camden Oliver. Second base, Casey Kowalczyk. Griffin Olsen, the shortstop, and Noah Matheson is at third.
Maddox was in the state wrestling tournament too, if I remember correct.
Yes, I believe so. Very good athlete.
Yeah.
In the outfield for Viroqua, Ashton Swanson, Braden Landowski, and Tyler Quackenbush. The 1-2 pitch.
I tell you what, he was cranking on that one.
Driven down the left field foul.
Thanks to Sue Tiller and Tiller Furniture down there in Prairie du Chien since 1950. Staying in the family.
Ground ball right up the middle by Cheka. Scooped, though, by the shortstop. Heck of a play by Griffin Olson. He takes a hit away from Cheka.
He does that so much and so well.
Wow. Great range there by Olson.
And Cheka is no slowpoke either.
No, sir. Going to bring up Colton Thompson. Thompson started in left field. An all-conference player. All-district player and academic all-district. He's finished his senior year. Colton Thompson for Prairie du Chien.
Well, and congratulations to him. He is going to be one of the representatives of our area at American Family Field. In next week, after the Brewers play, they have the All-Star Legion game.
Quite an opportunity.
Yeah. And right behind him, Evan Hubach will be the 138er representative.
Okay.
Bodie Dempsey for Westby Coon Valley will also represent our area. So 3 fine ball players that are going to be heading down to Milwaukee next week.
Tell you that it is a heck of a deal there. I was very fortunate when I was coaching the very first year that they opened up at then Miller Park for high school baseball. We were able to get in. Lancaster was. We played Cuba City in the second game ever.
That had to be fun.
For high school. It was. It was really, really neat. There's a swing and a miss by Thompson.
Did you get to go down in the locker rooms and stuff?
We did not. We got to see where the sausage race people were. We got to be in the bullpen. And fortunate to get out on the field. And, again, we got the field for 2 hours or whatever it was, 2.5 hours, whatever it was. And
that's great.
we played a varsity game, and then I have no idea. I don't remember who won. It was against Cuba City. It was a conference game for us. But then as soon as we got done, the junior varsity played, and quite a deal. All right, the count 1-2 on Chase Fisher. Fisher, the right fielder, number 32. Fisher graduated a year ago for Prairie du Chien. And there's a off-speed pitch from Landowski, and we have a strikeout.
Our thanks going out to Swenson Doors on the south side here of Viroqua, your preferred folks when it comes to overhead door company, and Street Smarts Driving School. That is Kelly Olson, who will be coaching down at third base when the 138ers are batting, thanks to Kelly and his crew.
Aiden McCluskey, left-handed batter, steps in now, first baseman. McCluskey also all-conference selection. And he counted at 1-1. McCluskey graduated this past spring. Nice job behind the plate by Hubach. Keep that in front of him and keep the runner at first.
Viroqua has had, a number of excellent catchers. Ryan Hanna, and then the transition with Hubach here.
Three and one pitch. Count it 3-2 with a swing and miss by McCluskey.
Clayton Weston is the other catcher for Viroqua, and he did a nice job during the spring season, the high school season, so he'll take over, I'm sure, once, after Evan moves on here.
McCluskey will take a walk. Second walk of the inning. issued by Lindowski.
Thanks to Solar Meats and Retail Store. Stop in down there and talk to Dwayne, Rich, or any of the associates. I tell you what, that's a great place in Soldiers Grove, and a lot of bundles that you can get. Sealand's Funeral Home, thanks to Mark and his family. They're in Coon Valley, taking care of things for you during the time of the loss of a loved one.
Number 12, Ty Wagner. Catcher steps to the plate now. First pitch to him is a ball. And Wagner's second team all-conference as a sophomore.
Well, Nate Cheka, not only is he the coach here for the Grasshoppers, but he also is doing a lot of family business down there at Sports World, Dye Sport in Prairie du Chien, and I'm going to get a couple of long-sleeve kind of sweater-type shirts for us, Chuck, and we're going to get them from Sports World. So they're always busy down there.
Yep, they do a nice job.
Star Auto Service and Star Mini Storage, Russ Cornford in Coon Valley helping us out, and we appreciate his support. And one of the things he always said was, it's just nice to support local events taking place, and I appreciate that.
Count 2-0 on Wagner. Make it 3-0.
Landowski hasn't given up a hit here, Chuck, but he's got a couple on. Oh, boy.
And they got the pick off. Klusky out at first.
He walked right into it. Oliver right there, and it was just bang, bang. And credit Hubach with a terrific throw there, Chuck. Well, no runs, a couple men left on base. And we're going to take a break, come right back with more here from the Park Bowl.
The Westby Cobb Creamery, continuing to produce high-quality dairy products from area farmers for over 115 years. Farmer-owned, the Westby Cobb Creamery has been recognized both statewide and nationally for their cottage cheese and cheese products. Be sure to take home some of that country goodness today.
Well, let's see what happens as we move into the top half of inning number 2. We're a solid 35 minutes into this ball game, Chuck.
All right, just the top of the second inning. Again, Viroqua with 7 runs in that first inning. They sent 13 batters to the plate, and this is going to bring up Camden Oliver. Oliver takes one in the back. Hit by pitch. So down to first. Ashton Swanson, the left fielder. Now batting. Swanson walked and scored in the first. Just in the second inning. And that is fouled out. Count 0-1 on Swanson. Swanson, another all-conference player, just finished his senior year in high school, number 24. Good job by the catcher as far as to block that one. That's Wagner. Not allow that to get to the backstop. One. The ground ball foul. Out slides to 1-2 on Swanson. There's a fly ball out towards center field. The center fielder slips, and that will drop in there for a base hit for Swanson. Bring up Braden Landowski. You know, the field could be taking on some moisture with some dew right now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Runners at first and second, nobody down. Landowski doubled and scored the 7th run of that 7-run first inning.
Ball bounces away.
Bounces away from Wagner, and runners are going to move up. Two balls, one strike, nobody out. Runners at second and third. We're in the second. We fouled back to the screen. Good job by Quackenbush to hustle and get that ball.
Thanks to Sleepy Hollow, Levon, Michelle, and all the crew on the north side of Viroqua in the 3 facilities.
2-2. Ground ball hit towards the second baseman, Tommy Mara. Over to first for out number 1. Run will score.
Pushes Oliver across as we say thanks to Sealand's Carpetland. Tim and the crew. Paige, give them a call in Coon Valley.
Swanson on third. Run crosses the plate. And the batter is Tyler Quackenbush.
Quite the crowd here tonight, Chuck, as you look
Real
around.
Nice crowd. Again,
Yes.
Beautiful day, beautiful park. And good ball teams. Quackenbush, the right fielder. There's a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Shortstop is going to fire on over to first.
That was close.
And that was Nicholson making that throw. Another run will come across, though. And it will bring up Kevin Landowski. Landowski with a base hit in the first inning. Two outs. Called strike. Called strike 2. And swung and tap foul. Good job there by Wagner to get that mask off and move down there, but foul.
Well, Scenic Bluffs Community Health Center helping us out. Life is full of bumps and bruises. Well, the place to go is Scenic Bluffs in Cashton and surrounding area.
Fouls back. Two outs. Count 0-2 on Landowski. One and two. There's a slapper foul.
Just trying to hang in there and punch one down the line. He nearly got it. Thanks again to Jeff and Chris Roth, located at the Roth Family Cremation Center between Westby and Viroqua out there on Highway 14.
1-2 pitch. It's going to be a fly ball out towards center field, and Owen Oldenburg will make the catch for out number 3. One run across here in the second inning for Viroqua. They lead 9-0. 2 runs across. Up for Prairie du Chien here in the second inning, it'll be Ty Wagner, John Nicholson, and Tommy Mara. Wagner, the catcher, just finished his sophomore year in high school. Number 12, second team all-conference. Wagner, quite a well put together young man for just finishing sophomore year.
Well, you watch him. I was doing those games, down at Prairie for the Junior Legion, and he was playing for the Junior Legion because he's double rostered,
Okay.
And I thought, my goodness, kid's a monster.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a very good way.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, looking at the size and the frame there, if he's any relation to the Wagner boys at Lancaster.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Larry and Jason.
Right, yep.
Jason used to be, in my opinion, he was the best catcher Lancaster has ever had in high school.
Uh-huh.
Had a tryout, but decided to not pursue the career and decided to pursue college football.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yep. And I would not want to been across the line from him.
No. He is a big
3-2.
boy.
He was. We've got he's got a son that is going to be, I believe, in 6th grade this next year, and he will be a force in football, wrestling, and baseball.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay, with one out, bring up John Nicholson. Nicholson, the shortstop, graduated a year ago. Off speed outs away. Count 3-0 on Nicholson. Lewandowski delivers, and that pitch is fouled back. Called strike. That's pitch number 35 for Lewandowski. And this pitch is popped up down the right field side. And it's going to be a fair ball. See what happens here as far as if it's a hit or not. That should have been caught. See what they say here.
They're going to give him a hit.
Going to give him a hit on that. Okay.
Thanks to Chet Melcher and ProLine Printing, your only printing facility here in Vernon County.
There's a ball fielded by the pitcher, and the pitcher throws to first, and it's actually going to be past first. Tommy Mara into second. That one's going to be an E1, I believe.
Hit and an air.
Hit and an air, okay. Infield hit. And then an air. So back-to-back hits for Prairie here in the home half of inning number 2.
That was the first blip on the board by either team, Chuck, when it comes to errors.
I believe you're correct, yeah. Without looking farther, I'll trust your memory.
Well, we had a couple questionable ones, but we went with hits, so.
Runners at second and third. The runner at third is Nicholson. The runner at second is Mara. This is Brady Russell batting. Number 13. Russell started out playing second base. The swing and a miss. Count at 3-1 to Russell.
ProLine Printing, of course, right here in downtown Viroqua. Our thanks to Portland Implement for all your agricultural equipment needs out there in Cashton, Highway 27.
Lewandowski. Pitch and good play there by the catcher, Evan Hubach, to get the out at first, keeping the runners at second and third.
You know, he's so, like, I don't know, calm or controlled, however you want to say it. Got out there and got good position so he could make the throw.
Been there before. Good job again by Hubach to keep that pitch in front of him. And runners at second and third. And now 2 outs. Count 1-0 on Owen Oldenburg. Oldenburg, the center fielder. All-conference player and academic, all-district. Owen Oldenburg.
He's really developed into a real nice center fielder. Well, quick conference there as Hubach runs out to talk to Lewandowski. Our thanks to Bjorn Thompson and PDC Dentistry out there at 210 Ohio Street in Prairie du Chien.
First base is open. Count at 2-0. Lewandowski. Called strike. Two and one. Swing and a miss by Oldenburg. It's now 2-2. See if Lewandowski can get out of this. And there's a fly ball. And
Whoa.
it will be a heck of a catch.
What a catch out there.
By Braden Lewandowski out in center field for out number 3. I didn't think he was going to be able to get there.
He literally laid out. You talk about somebody laying out to get a catch. That's exactly what he did there. Well, we're going to keep the score at 9-0 here. We'll come back with more in a moment's time, but let's look at some of those sponsors supporting our broadcast.
All right, to the top of the third inning, it'll be Griffin Olson, Evan Hubach, and Casey Kowalczyk, the top three in the order for Viroqua. Brewers now tied 1-1. Sixth inning of the Brewer game.
Did they play last night?
No, the Brewers had
Okay.
the day off yesterday, I believe. Called strike. Okay. 1-1 is the count on Olson. Olson has walked and hit by pitch.
Well, thanks to O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's Bill Klemick, as he takes care of 13 different O'Reilly Auto Parts stores in our area. And, of course, one of those right here in Viroqua on the north side.
Count 1-2 on Olson. It's now 2-2.
Our deck to our left, Chuck, is getting rather full, and every once in a while when I'm showing our picture of our camera for home plate here and pitcher, it's must be a lot of activity because it's kind of bouncing here. I'm like, wait, are they playing music out there?
2-2. That's going to hit Olson. So the second time he's been hit by pitch. He's reached all three times. Aiden McCluskey on the mound for Prairie du Chien. He's on in relief of Maddox Chaka. Runner at first takes off. He's going to have to come back. The ball is popped up. Nice play there by Ty Wagner. And there's out number one.
You know, he got the mask off in a hurry, and he located it, listened to his teammates. That was all. It was all good.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Go ahead.
I can say brings up Casey Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk has singled and scored and struck out.
Nordic Lane's bringing you action today. They're located on the north side of Westby, and of course Scott and Sue Sordahl reminding you they have all kinds of activities going on with softball, co-ed, men's, and a lot more.
Top of inning number 3. Viroqua leading 9-0. 9 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for Viroqua. And a steal, and in easily will be Griffin Olson with a stolen base. Prairie du Chien, no runs on 2 hits, and they have not committed an error.
Hope you're enjoying today's ball game and watching down there at Legacy Grill and Pub with Jeff Lenzer and the crew, and of course Friday Night Fish.
Young man next to us protecting us by swatting away the mosquitoes. Boy, that night we were down to Prairie du Chien there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Those mayflies came in.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
That was nuts. And up in La Crosse, there were just clumps of them all over.
The 1-0 pitch. Runner takes off. And Wagner couldn't corral that pitch. So another stolen base for Griffin.
0-2 the count.
2-0, I believe.
Well, then he put the hands up wrong.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Now it's 1-1 on the board, so we're gonna even things out there. All right.
I guess that's
All right. So Kowalczyk, the batter. Now 1-2 the count. We'll get it all right now. We got 2-2. Yeah. We're just taking a poll here. We'll wait for the umpire, and he's signaling now 2-2, so we'll go with that.
Yeah, that sounds like a winner right there, huh?
Yeah. And it's easy enough to put up the wrong, and that's going to be a called strike. So for the second out, easy enough to make a wrong signal by the umpire once in a while.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yes.
It happens.
Well, tough break for Casey Kowalczyk. That's the second time he's gone down looking in a row.
That's going to bring up Noah Matheson. Matheson has doubled and scored a run and then popped out to second base. Okay, that ball into the strike zone from McCluskey.
Right. Thanks going out to Leisure Time Sports Bar and Bowl in Prairie du Chien. Daily homemade lunch specials, Friday night fish. Tell you what, that really looks like a fun little place. You got to stop in sometime.
Count 1-1 on Matheson. And there's a base hit. That'll score another run. Matheson with his second hit.
He really turned on that one. And
He did.
good swing coming across the shoulders. Everything squared up.
Camden Oliver now to the plate. Oliver's been on twice. Single and a hit by pitch. Oliver, all-conference player of the year pitcher for Viroqua. Finished his senior year.
Dion Carey and the family remind you to stop down at Kickapoo Corners or give them a call, and she'll help out if you're looking for any catering needs.
1-1 pitch inside, 2-1.
Sports-minded family down at Jim's Bar in Prairie du Chien. They're on Blackhawk Avenue. They're enjoying tonight's broadcast. They're wishing the best to the Grasshoppers.
There's a foul ball down the right field line. Fisher over to pick it up and brings it back in.
Yeah, he kind of turned on that one too.
Yes, he did. You know better than I had a feeling that Oliver can pop one over the fence.
He's had a few, yes. And he got really hot last year and just really grew into that power hitter. But, ooh, that one, speaking of power,
Not
right
be able
into
to
him.
get a hit there. He's hit by pitch.
But, you know, the other part of it is what I've seen this year is he's taken his opportunities. He's driving the ball, and when he gets a pitch that he can take out, he's patient a little bit more than he was last year maybe. And he wasn't bad last year.
Mm-hmm. The runners at first and second. And this is Ashton Swanson, the left fielder. Swanson has been on base twice, a walk and a single. Here's a breaking ball for a called strike.
Dr. Jerry Johnson on the south side of La Crosse, 18 years of experience when it comes to chiropractic help and the benefits for you, your body, and your mind.
The 0-2 pitch. Going to be bounced in. Good job. Ooh. By Wagner. Keep that in front of him and keep the runners at first and second. He throws it down to second, and that ball just kind of sliced on that throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
1-2. 2-2.
Well, we've got some of the games set for tomorrow. We'll give you that schedule in a little bit here.
And there's a swing and a miss. Swanson goes down for the third out, but another run across. It's now 10-0.
Thanks to Hopkins and Hopkins Law Office. That's Stephanie and George Hopkins, ready to help you when it comes to any and all of your legal concerns. Back with more in a moment. Chuck, our thanks going out to Fraternal Order of Viroqua Eagles, post 2707 right here, just above us, actually, in Viroqua here on Rusk Avenue. Great place to go for banquets and birthday parties, receptions, you name it.
Back to the top of the order for Prairie du Chien in the home half of inning number 3. It's Maddox Chayka. Chayka was robbed by Griffin Olson. Great play to Olson's left, and he threw out Chayka in the first inning. Chayka swings, and he pops this one up out to center field. Braden Landowski will make the catch for out number 1.
Another solid outfielder, and especially a center fielder, is Braden Landowski. He's been there for a number of years, and they'll be looking for another one after this. It'll be his last year as a Legion ball player.
Well, we prayed, did that some too, but we played softball with Braden's grandfather.
Yes.
And Dennis. And Dennis, one of the better ball players that I ever got to play softball with.
Yeah.
I mean, he was, as a batter, he could go for the base hits or he could drive the ball. He could play every position, especially in the infield. And a good guy on top of it. Him and his wife, Sarah. Got to be proud of these grandchildren. There's a hustle. And the call will be safe. Okay.
Good foot race.
Mm-hmm. Good hustle there by Colton Thompson.
But I kind of think, I kind of think he did beat it though. I've watched that. We're about 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind on the live feed, and I turned and looked, and I went, "Oh, wow!" That was a good play all the way around.
Yes, Chase Fisher, good hustle, and Fisher just out in front of the plate, and a good job by Hubach. He fires down to second. He's going to get Thompson there on a forced out, fielder's choice. I'm going to bring up Aiden McCluskey. McCluskey now pitching. McCluskey. Out a walk and then got picked off to end the first inning. That pitch, wild pitch, back to the screen, and Fisher will move on to second base.
Thanks to Greg Danes, Embroidery and More, 210D Swigum Road. Well, when you're looking for top-notch products, there's a place to go. We got some new shirts ordered up here for the business. We'll break those out probably the end of August, I would expect.
Okay. Swing and miss by McCluskey. Count now even at 2-2.
Well, for perms, haircuts, unique style, it's Main Street Designs, Leah Kroom in Westby.
There's a strikeout for Lindowski. And we go to the top of the fourth, 10-0. Viroqua.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, be sure to give Miranda Wright a call, 634-3612 or 638-3612. Offices in Westby and Viroqua. Miranda Wright Insurance Agency with hard-working farm insurance. Wishing all the best to the area teams throughout the year.
Taking a look at tomorrow's schedule, we'll be back on the air again at 10:30. Ball games at 11, 2, 5, and 7:30. And so far at the 11 o'clock ball game, it'll feature a very tough losers bracket game with Denmark and Waupun. That's an elimination game, Chuck. That's going to be scary.
Yes, it will be. Very, very good teams here.
Yes.
Bring up Braden Lindowski, Tyler Quackenbush, and Kevin Lindowski for Viroqua in the visitor half of inning number 4. Brewers up 2-1. I believe they're going to the 9th inning.
At the 2 o'clock hour, it'll be game 2, loser against the loser of this game. It'll be Wittenberg taking on whoever is going to play second in this one. Right now, Prairie du Chien is in that spot unless they make some changes here.
Is there a 10-run rule in the state tournament?
Yes.
Okay. Count 1 and 2 on Lindowski. And he'll put that foul over by Ken's vehicle.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can't roll that back so it doesn't hit. It's 1 and 2 again to Lindowski. Lindowski, Quackenbush, and Lindowski. 7, 8, 9 in the order here for Viroqua. Pitches outside.
Westby Coon Valley will take on Fond du Lac Springs Ledgers at 5 o'clock. And the winner of this game will play Altoona at 7:30.
There's a line drive out towards right field, and it's going to be Chase Fisher making the catch for out number 1.
So some good ball games coming up tomorrow. And then Sunday, we will start at 2 o'clock. It's 2, 5, and 7:30 on Sunday. Monday, 5 and 7:30, and then on Tuesday, August 2nd, possibly the championship game, a 2 o'clock game, and if need be, a 4:30 game.
Tyler Quackenbush batting now, playing right field. Quackenbush, second team all conference. Number 19 is grounded out to the second baseman and also to the shortstop. The ground ball to the first baseman, Thompson. It's a nice play, unassisted for out number 2.
Yeah, squared up with that bounce and caught it right at the chest level. And an easy jog to first base for the out.
Kevin Dowski now to bat. He has singled and flown out to center field.
Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, home, garden, lawn equipment, much more. Taking care of trees and shrubs, steel equipment, thanks to Mark Evinger.
'81st pitch from McCluskey.
And that's in relief.
In relief, that's correct. We're in the 4th. Count 2-0. Lewandowski now 2-1. Checks his swing. Count it 3-1 to Lewandowski.
Well, just up the street from us here is the Viroqua Dairy Queen bringing you the action. Remember to order any and all of those great food products. They got the chicken strip baskets and much more. And, of course, those blizzards. That's probably my downfall.
Good stuff. 3-1. And Lewandowski will take the walk and move on down to first. Back to the top of the order. Going to bring up Griffin Olson. Olson has walked and scored, then hit by pitch his last 2 appearances. Been on base all 3 times. Here he's up with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Well, when it comes to peace of mind with title insurance, go to Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte in Coon Valley. Wishing the best to the teams today.
There's a shot down the right field line, foul by Griffin Olson.
Kind of cranking on that one a little bit.
He was.
Eddie's Irish Pub, looking forward to seeing you soon in Prairie du Chien. Stop in there with that, take in that Irish flair. They do a wonderful job.
1-1 pitch will be the next one to Olson. And he's out in front of it. He's going to hop it back to McCluskey, and McCluskey on over to first for out number 3. No runs across here for Viroqua in the 4th.
We'll come back with more here from the Park Bowl. Right now, 10-0 score, and Prairie du Chien, the Grasshoppers, looking to try and get something going.
Tractor Central, located on Highway 14 between Westby and Viroqua. Now putting a whole new spin on mowing with many top-notch John Deere lawnmowers. Tractor Central and John Deere with fantastic offers on equipment and tremendous discounts going on right now. Stop in and talk to Don Wallace today. Give him a call, 608-634-3141. Auto Value Parts Stores in Viroqua. committed to providing the parts that you need at prices that you can afford. Call Darren today, 637-2178. They're located on the north side, 1306 North Main. Darren and his team proud to help you find exactly what you need for everything to keep your vehicles running smoothly. Remodel your house into a warm, cozy home with all of your furnishings from Buzzy's Home Furnishings, downtown Viroqua. From the bedroom, kitchen,
Well, back we come, Chuck. I tell you what, the Grasshoppers have got to get something going here. It could be a short game.
They have to go 5 though, don't they?
Yes.
Okay, so we're in the bottom half of bottom half of inning number 4. Leading things off for Prairie is Ty Wagner, who will be followed by John Nicholson and Tommy Mara. Again, 10-0 the score. 7 runs for Viroqua in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. 10 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Wagner.
He gets his cuts in.
He does.
He's not holding back.
No. Prairie du Chien, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. Lindowski on the mound. And Wagner gets another cut. Count 1-2 to Wagner. That was Lindowski's 84th pitch. Lefty ready, and now the 2-2 pitch. Count goes full. Wagner needs to get on base for Prairie in whatever way he can. And it's a strikeout. Wagner goes down swinging for out number 1. Sounds like the natives getting a little restless down below us here.
I was wondering if we were going to be attacked for a moment there.
Know.
I was like,
Going to bring up John Nicholson. Nicholson has singled in his first plate appearance. And this is a ground ball foul. Nicholson playing shortstop. Number 37. Graduated a year ago for Prairie du Chien. And that hits Nicholson. Well, you know, Ken, we've had a fair amount of hit by pitches today, too.
We have, yes. Are they crowding the plate? Are they, or are the pitchers just trying to come inside?
I'm going to guess combination of both.
Yeah.
Tommy Mara batting now. Strike on him. Mara has singled. He's left on second in that second inning. And count 1-1. And that's going to be another hit by pitch. Brady Russell now batting. Russell started out playing second base. Has moved over to left field.
Speaking of,
and he hits one towards left field, and it's going to get on a hop over the fence, I believe. Ground rule double.
boy, he put that one on the line, too. Real nice hit. Well, we're going to get Coach Kelly Olson coming out. We might get a pitching change. We'll just wait and see. We'll be right back.
Dining and living room. You will find nothing but the highest quality decor for your home. Serving the greater La Crosse area for 55 years. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Buzzy's Home Furnishings. When it comes to retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, or edging projects, be sure to stop in, talk to the folks that know the business. C&C Landscaping, just south of Viroqua. C&C Landscaping has...
Well, no pitching change here, Chuck, as Landowski's still standing on the mound.
Runners at second and third. One run has crossed the plate here for Prairie in this fourth inning. They now trail 10-1. That's going to get away, but good job by catcher hustling there. One to one. Swung on, popped up, out towards right. Who's going to make the call? The right fielder will make the call. The catch, the throw's coming home. The runner will stay at third.
That was a nice throw.
Good job there by Tyler Quackenbush.
Thanks to Countertops by Design, Link Buckles reminding you to stop in, take a look at all the different countertops and much more that they have with your renovation or new home ideas.
Back to the top of the order for Prairie with two down. Maddox Chaka, the Conference Player of the Year, All-District selection. He's finished his junior year in high school. Number 15. Started out pitching, now playing third base.
Coon Valley Telecommunications remind you that they offer, well, all kinds of bundles when it comes to movie channels, internet. A lot of good things going on there at Coon Valley Telecommunications.
Good job by Hubach to keep that ball close enough to him that nobody's going to score. 3-0 the count to Chaka. First base is open.
Call Nanjean Schultz at Coon Valley Tax Service for before the next tax season rolls around. Accounting, bookkeeping, tax return preparation.
Swung on, hit towards the right field line. Oh, and really a nice catch there by Camden Oliver for out number 3. Landowski with 80 pitches.
Well, we'll take another break here as, Prairie du Chien on the board here. And now they got to make sure that they stop the 138ers from scoring and get back on the attack.
Trailers for rent and for sale. Various sizes to fit anyone's needs. They'll have you up and running in no time. Be sure to stop in C&C Landscaping today. Cash and Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cash and Farm Supply has been your go-to industrial leader. Now, since 1997, they focused on organic feed manufacturing and distribution. Cash and Farm Supply, your leader in the organic feed industry. They are certified as an organic feed mill. Contact Ernie Peterson today, 654-5123.
Campbell's One Stop Mobile. In Soldiers Grove, the place to go for your 7th-tier.
Well, we take a look here as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Evan Hubach to start things off, and if he gets on, well, you got Kowalczyk, who is looking to redeem himself a little bit with a couple of called strikeouts. He'd love to come up with a RBI.
Okay, Hubach has walked and scored in the first and also walked in that inning also, and then a pop-up to the catcher. So 0 for 1 officially. Unofficially with my book. But that's, I think, pretty close.
I was going to say, you're usually spot on that now.
Pretty close.
Coon Valley Dairy Supply Larry Service reminds you to stop in, take a look at the new Argo all-terrain vehicle that they have for sale. Those things look like they'd be a lot of fun. And, of course, all of the area when it comes to the tractors and other equipment here, Coon Valley Dairy Supply.
2-1 in the count on Hubach.
Kind of got him out in front on that one. As we say, thanks to Coon Valley American Legion, the squad wishing all the best to the area teams here. And, of course, Roger Matheson helping us out, and he is the state commissioner for Legion Baseball. How about that?
The 2-2 pitch. Way high. Count is full on Hubach. Again, Casey Kowalczyk will follow him, and then Noah Matheson. Hubach walks.
Well, you know, Kowalczyk is just going to be biting bullets right here. He's going to want to get a base hit.
Yeah, he has singled and 2 strikeouts. Both of those strikeouts looking. There's a base hit to right field. You called it, Ken.
And look at the run here.
Look at that arm.
Oh boy.
My gosh. That was a base hit out to Fisher in right field. Fisher loaded up the rifle and he shot it to third. Runner was going to be safe there, and as he did that, then Kowalczyk moves on over to second.
Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, the reason that co-ops thrive is because of people coming together. John Maslevicek, the person that's kind of helping orchestrate all that, talked to him about becoming a member of Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op.
Well, you know that Viroqua would like to score another run, get that to a 10-run lead again.
Right.
Base hit here would probably bring in 2. This is Noah Matheson batting. Matheson has doubled and scored a run in the first, flew out to end the first with a pop-up to second, and another base hit in the third. We're in the 5th. Runners at second and third. The runner at third is Evan Hubach. Runner at second, Casey Kowalczyk. Nobody out. The count at 0-2 to Matheson.
Thanks to Greg Wilson and the Chaseburg American Legion folks down there supporting the broadcast today. And they wish all the best to Westby Coon Valley and, of course, to the Viroqua 138ers.
Matheson able to check his swing. Count goes to 2-2. Again, runners at second and third.
Oh, tough
Pitch
one there.
bounces in. The runner from third will score easily on that wild pitch. Runner from second on over to third. That's Kowalczyk. Matheson has now a full count on him. 11-1 the score.
Citizens First Bank, proud to support the local athletes. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast of American Legion Baseball.
And Matheson will take the walk. Puts runners at the corners. Nobody out. And that was pitch number 100.
My, oh my.
Bringing up Camden Oliver. And it's Aiden McCluskey on the mound for Prairie. Camden Oliver batting. Oliver, a single and a run scored, hit by pitch and run scored, and another hit by pitch. He's been on all 3 times. He pops this one up out towards left field. Brady Russell there, he'll make the catch. He'll throw it on in. The runner from third will score. That's Kowalczyk.
Thanks again to the sponsors, Cash and Farm Supply. Since 1997, they've been known throughout the area, state, and, nationally. Organic agricultural supply store, and they are continuing to do a terrific job, thanks to Ernie Peterson.
Ashton Swanson now with the bat. And a called strike. Runner at first, Matheson. Score now at 12-1. 1 out. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Nice play. He'll get the force out at second. Play there by Nicholson.
Kimball's One Stop Mobile, Crystal and the family. Fresh sandwiches, salads, pizzas, and, of course, Friday Night Fish now as well down there in Soldiers Grove.
Braden Lindowski, the batter. Lindowski with a hit and a run scored in the first. And then a ground out to second and a fly ball to right field.
On the south side of Viroqua here, stop in and see Katie at C&C Landscaping and order, whatever you might be looking at. They can help you out with stump grinding, retaining walls, building small ponds. And, of course, they got a great variety of shrubs and trees and much more.
McCluskey gets to finish this batter, I thought is. He's got 107 pitches.
Yes. I'd love to see him get that third out and not have to bring somebody else in.
Mm-hmm. Prairie would at least.
Correct, yes.
Count 3-1 to Lindowski. Three and 1 pitch. And that'll be a walk. So Lindowski moves down to first. Swanson over to second, and we will have a pitch and shake. 109 pitches for McCluskey.
My goodness. All in relief. We'll take a break and come right back. We'll take a look and see who will replace McCluskey.
Energy Mobile Gasoline Products. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with premium mobile fuel selections. Fresh sandwiches, salads, pizzas, and much more. All at your favorite Kimball's One Stop in Soldiers Grove. Coon Valley American Legion, Commander Frank Matheson, his officers, and Legion members are proud to support today's special presentation of Legion Baseball. Good luck to all of the players. Play with pride and heart for your teammates. The Coon Valley American Legion would like to thank everyone for supporting the men and women who continue to fight and defend for our freedom wherever they may be.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. Those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chaseburg Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chaseburg Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
Citizens First Bank, proud to.
Back we come here, and the pitching change has been made. Let's go to Chuck.
All right, pitching change. Tommy Mara in on the mound now for Prairie du Chien. He's in for relief from McCluskey. McCluskey had 109 pitches. He was in relief for Maddox Chayka. Got runners at first and second, and it's Tyler Quackenbush. To third, the grounder to third, and a nice play over there by Chayka, and we've got the third out.
Well, a couple of runs do come across here for the Viroqua 138ers. That'll put the score at 12-1, and Prairie du Chien will need 2 runs to keep this ball game moving along.
Support our communities and local athletics. Enjoy the Legion Regional and State Tournament action. Citizens First Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender located in the hard-working down-home communities of Viroqua, Sparta, Viola, Trempealeau, Centerville, and soon Tahoman. Best of luck once again to our Legion baseball teams. Chaseburg American Legion, Post 202, wishes the best of luck to the Westby Coon Valley Legion baseball team and to all of the area participants. Continue to play with vigor and class throughout the remainder of the season. Chaseburg American Legion would like to thank everyone for supporting them and the many fine men and women who are serving and defending our great country. While you're at Coon Valley Dairy Supply, take a look at the new store-wide sale, Husqvarna, Gravely, and more. Contact Larry or any of the Coon Valley Dairy Supply.
Prairie du Chien.
Representatives for more information. 452
Prairie du Chien batting here in the home half of inning number 5. They need 2 runs to continue on. It'll be Colton Thompson, Chase Fisher, and Aiden McCluskey.
Got 3 sponsors left to talk about. One of those, Buzzy's Home Furnishings. That's Mark and the crew. Family-owned, operated for 3 generations, spanning 55 years here in Viroqua.
For many years.
Buzzy's Home Furnishings. Stop in, see what all the buzz is about.
Kevin Dosky on the mound yet for Viroqua.
Quality accounting and bookkeeping.
And that's his 84th
tax
pitch.
Returns and much more. Coon Valley Tax Service
Thompson batting,
in
number
Coon
5.
Valley.
Thompson has walked and singled. And a strikeout
Countertops by design.
for
Quality
Lindowski,
design
out
when it
number
comes to
1.
Your next renovation job, or if you're building. a
Thanks
new
going
home.
out to
Be
Darren
sure
and
to
the crew at
contact
Auto
Link
Parts Auto
Buckles,
Value
634
store just on the north
2040
side
in
of
Westby.
Viroqua as you head
Take a
out of
short
town.
drive just outside
Proud
of
to help
Westby and examine
you find
expert
exactly what you need to
craftsmanship
keep everything
you
up and
afford
run smoothly with
that
your
one
vehicle,
pros.
whether it's a truck,
Countertops
car,
by
vintage vehicle
design.
as well.
Lindowski with 5 strikeouts now. Some nifty defense behind him. Prairie 1
Dairy
run on
Queen,
4 hits.
downtown Viroqua. Happy treats. Always a great time at Viroqua Dairy Queen. New summer blizzards
and s'more shakes, always served with a friendly smile. Remember to order your juicy chicken strip basket with the famous gravy or your all-beef chili dog.
Count it,
Perfect
1 and 2,
for that
Fisher.
summer meal. It's
1
your
down.
Dairy Queen in Viroqua.
Lefty with another strikeout, this time swinging. 2 down.
Miranda Wright, your new
For peace of
American
mind
Family
when you're
Insurance
buying
agent,
or selling,
Westby
Lloyd
and
Hunting
right
is the
here in
professional that you're
Farroqua,
looking
surrounding
for.
areas.
Working
Hard-working
only
farm
in
insurance
Vernon,
coverage
LaCrosse,
from your
and
American
Monroe
Family
counties.
Insurance
Lloyd
agent,
Hunting,
Miranda
Eagle
Wright.
Title Company,
2 down, Aiden
devote
McCluskey
all her time
to the bat,
to
and
help
he swings
you.
and misses at
Be
the
sure
first
to call
pitch.
452-3160 for prompt expert coverage.
Lewandowski
Eagle Title
now,
Company,
the
Central
next pitch will be
Avenue,
91.
Moon Valley.
And that is a strike to McCluskey.
Evinger's Equipment,
0-2.
Sales and Service, 800 North Main in Viroqua. Be sure to give Mark a call at
And that pitch will bounce away from the
637-7594.
catcher.
Stop in and take a look at all those
Lewandowski
zero-turn
working
lawnmowers that are
quickly
ready
as
for
he's,
you.
worked the whole
The
game.
grass is
Seems
growing,
like it, isn't it?
and that's the best way to take care
Well,
of business.
tomorrow morning we come on the air at 10:30. We'll try to have an
Sales
interview
and
with
service.
Coach
Wishing all the best.
Peter Swanson.
And McCluskey goes down looking, and it's 3 strikeouts for Lewandowski here in this
When it's time for family
5th inning.
reunions,
Final
team
score,
apparel, special
12-1.
events, or business attire.
Viroqua.
Call Greg,
Tell you what, that's quite the way to
634-3060
finish off a ball game right there.
embroidery
Coming up with
and more.
3 strikeouts
And
to
Main
end
Street
this
Design,
shortened
the place
ball
to
game.
go for
12-1
own
your
unique
score.
hairstyle.
We'll take
Call
a moment's
Leah Crew,
break here, come back, and get you the
634-3201.
recap with Chuck. And we'll plan on
Haircuts,
tomorrow
wash your
morning
style.
and talking with
That's the place.
head coach Peter
Westby,
Swanson
Main Street Design.
when we first come on the air. That should be a fun interview. Let's go back to some of our fine sponsors.
The Eagles have been around since 1898. The Viroqua unit is a great example of what the organization stands for. Thanks to all of you who continue to support the Cancer Telethon, located at 216 South Rock Avenue in Viroqua. Call 637-2707 if you're looking for a place to hold banquets, wedding receptions, and graduation parties. Improving your spinal function, nervous system, and your own body's restorative powers through chiropractic care with Dr. Jerry Johnson. Along with being a certified nutrition counselor, this makes for a winning combination when it comes to your overall health. Contact Dr. Jerry Johnson, 608-788-4435. Be sure to contact Dion, Kickapoo Corners, or any of her team members when you're looking for that special catering service, receptions, parties, birthdays, or any other occasion. Kickapoo Corners, your place to go.
Well, coming back, we'll get you the stage set for tomorrow's ball games. And first, though, let's go back to Chuck and talk about the recap with tonight's contest.
All right, Prairie du Chien on the short end of a 12-1 score. They have 1 run on 4 hits. They commit no errors. No multiple hits for any of the Prairie batters. And for Viroqua, again, they win 12-1, 12 runs on 8 hits. They commit 1 error. Multiple hits for Casey Kowalczyk. He has 2 for 4. Noah Matheson, 2 for 3. And those are the only batters that multiple hits for Viroqua. Again, Viroqua wins 12-1.
Taking a look at tomorrow's action, we'll start live broadcast. We'll be on the air at 10:30. We'll try and get head coach Peter Swanson at that time about tonight's ball game. 11 o'clock, it will be It'll be Denmark versus Waupun, and that's an elimination game where one of those two really, really good teams going to be heading home. At 2 o'clock, another elimination game. Wittenberg will be challenging Prairie du Chien. The Grasshoppers looking to try and stay alive with a win tomorrow at 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock ball game. Well, one of the upsets, I guess you could say, in this tournament, Westby Coon Valley pulling off an upset over Denmark. They're going to take on Fond du Lac Springs Ledgers for the right to move on into, the undefeated side of things. That's a game at 5, and then 7:30, it'll be Altoona taking on the host Viroqua 138ers. That should be a fun ball game too. Altoona as one of the other teams, along with Viroqua, who had shortened ball games, Chuck. So the two teams that are playing each other the last game came away with 5-inning ball games. So could be an interesting day tomorrow.
Yes, it should be. Should be fun.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Legion State Class A baseball action here from Viroqua's Park Bowl. For Chuck Rasmussen, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you real soon right back here tomorrow morning at 10:30 with an interview with head coach Peter Swanson and the 138ers, and then off with more baseball action following at 11. So long for now. We'll see you real soon back here on the Diamond.
Hopkins & Hopkins Law Office, located at 757 North Main Street in Viroqua. George and Stephanie Hopkins are ready to help you when it comes to your legal concerns. Family law, adoption, personal injury, and other general practice situations. Contact Hopkins & Hopkins today, 637-6710. Kickapoo Creekside in Reedstown, offering patio dining, curbside takeout, and of course, dine-in. Kickapoo Creekside is looking forward to serving you. Give them a try, and you'll come back time and time again. The Legacy Grill and Pub. Stop in after work. Enjoy one of the Legacy's special meals. Watch the games throughout the week. You're among friends when you stop in at the Legacy Grill and Pub. They have a unique upstairs banquet hall for your Christmas parties, large dinners, rehearsal suppers, and adult birthday parties. Be sure to stop in, see Jeff Lenzer. It's Legacy Grill and Pub in Coon Valley. A proud supporter of area events, Nordic Lanes in Westby, offering great luncheon specials as well as many delicious pizzas for you to choose from. Now, Nordic Lanes is open 7 days a week. Call ahead, 634-4000. Fun for all seasons. Nordic Lanes on the north side. Co-ed softball, men's softball, and volleyball, and much more. There are over 5,000 O'Reilly Auto Parts stores across the U.S. Viroqua's O'Reilly Auto Parts store, proud to be one serving the Viroqua area. From brake pads, car batteries, lug nuts, O'Reilly Auto Parts will help you find the right parts each and every time. Be sure to give them a call, 637-2645 on the north side of Viroqua. Be sure to contact Portland Implement when it comes to your favorite farm implements. Kubota, Great Plains, Massey Ferguson, and Vermeer, to name a few. Since 1979, Portland Implement has been a full-service implement dealer with a wide variety of new and used equipment for the agricultural industry. Best of luck to all the area teams at this year's SCTF football games.
Did you know that Proline Printing and Science does digital and commercial printing and promotional products? We have over 50 years of experience combined. We'll give your business a professional look using your branding. Did you know that Proline Printing and Science does digital and commercial printing and promotional products? We have over 50 years of experience combined. We'll give your business a professional look using your branding.
All right, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, here with head coach Peter Swanson of the Viroqua 138ers. And Peter, boy, a really nice game last night against the Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien.
Yeah, we got a good start, 7 in the first inning, and kids were ready to play and got some timely hits, and they were a little wild, which helped a lot, so fortunate.
You know, here's kind of an interesting one. You scored those, 5, 6, 7 runs, whatever it was, in that 7 runs, I think, in that first inning, and you never looked back after that.
No, we kept, the kids have played hard all summer, so we've been in a lot of tough games, and they keep going, and Kevin pitched really well, Landowski, and he's solid performance. So.
Yeah, it was kind of neat to see the lefty come in there, and you're right, he did a great job. And if I remember right, didn't he strike out the side to end the game?
He did, and I think he struck out the last 4, actually.
Yeah.
He was, he got better as the game went on.
Right. Well, let's take a look at today now at 8 o'clock this evening, or 7:30, I believe. You're going to be playing Altoona. You are the 2 teams that had shortened games. The other 2 were much longer, a little more intense in one sense.
Yeah, I think Altoona is a pretty good team. They look like they're really fast and good hitters, so we'll have our hands full, but we'll be able to compete with them, I believe.
Yeah. Well, taking a look here, do you kind of know who you might be looking at for pitching tonight, or do you not want to say that right now?
No, we're going to throw Tyler Quackenbush.
Okay.
I had this figured out about 3 weeks ago, so you got to have a plan. And
exactly. I'm not surprised. Yeah. So, well, you got a great day coming up here. It's going to be a little muggy, but for the most part, it's going to be a pretty nice day.
Yeah, it's ball playing weather, isn't it? We're lucky. So.
Yeah. Starting off a good game here in the elimination game. Kind of a surprise here, Peter, with Waupun and Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark is Division II state champs. Really fine club, and Westby knocked them off yesterday, which Westby's a good team too. State tournament. One of them's going to go home, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, we certainly wish you the best of luck. Thanks for allowing us to come in and broadcast some of this. We're getting some nice reviews, and people are really enjoying watching this Class A Division, state tournament here in Viroqua. Beautiful place.
Yeah, we're showing off our city and our baseball complex here, and
yes.
It's pretty special. And the town has really put a lot into this. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, Peter, thanks so much, and good luck tonight.
You betcha. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more here from the Park Bowl. You can see they got the field ready to go. It's going to be a wonderful day of baseball.